Canadian called Mr. Andani. And as we see, this criminal has been rejected, thrown out from so many countries. Even in his native India, the man has been rejected by the people, and there are protests in India right now because of the said criminal, Mr. Adani, who the government of Kenya is sending to our airport. You know, it's so sad. So criminals around here in Kenya to come and do anything they can do and get away with it because of corruption, because of money has changed hearts, because our leaders are greedy, and because of this, they can sell us for money, and they are doing that actually. So where are we going as a nation? Where is our future? Where is the future of our generation, of our children, of our posterity? Where is our future? Our future is at stake here. Our very lives are at stake here. So my people, I'm calling upon you. I'm calling upon everyone. Let us join hands together. Let us come together and reason together. I know what one thing the system does, or governments of the world do, to control people and to keep them from overthrowing them from power, and to keep them from asking the real question, is that they have killed the power of reason, or the power of reasoning. That is what they do. We cannot reason. We are not reasoning. I mean, we accept everything or anything that is shoved down our throats. This is so sad. Power, my brother. It's so sad that we can take this nonsense without doing anything about it. It's so sad that we seem so helpless against this system, evil system. We seem that we don't have a way out of this. It's so sad to believe that. We should not at all believe this nonsense. We must believe that we have the power. We must believe that the power is within us. We must believe that we are the people. We are the change that the world is waiting for. We must become change makers. And this nonsense has been taught to us that we cannot change the world, that we cannot change the system. It's something that the system has taught to our people. Our wrong teachings and lies are what are used to control our people. The whole world is controlled through lies and propaganda. The whole world is controlled through fear. So it's time for us to rise above fear, to rise above lies and propaganda, expose the lies of the system, expose the lies of the political class, expose the lies of the government, expose the lies of the system. And when we expose the lies, truth is so powerful, and you don't need even to fight for it. Truth is like a lion, just release it, and it will maul, it will overcome the darkness, the lies, and the evil that we are seeing prevailing in our day. It's so sad, my people, that we have to sit helplessly and watch as our children die, and watch as our women are humiliated in our own country, in our own land. It's so sad. Something is very wrong with Africa. Something is very, very wrong with African people, with the thinking of Africans. We have refused to think. We have refused to rise above hate, above tribalism, above divisions. Let me tell you why politicians defeat us. Politicians defeat us because of tribalism. Tribalism is what politicians use to defeat us. If only we can unite as Kenyans, if only we can unite as Africans, then we shall defeat these people in one day. It will not take a long time before this system falls and is completely overthrown and changed. Because we need an overhaul of the system, a total overhaul of the system. This is what we need. Somebody said that a revolution is a movement that changes people and institutions, but a revolt is a movement that only changes people. We need to change people and also to change institutions. Like Kidube once said, that the problem of Africa, and this problem has reached a crescendo, a climax. Like Kidube said, that the problem of Africa is too much power concentrated in the hearts of one man. That is why we are going through problems. That is why we continue facing problems. These problems will continue recurring until we refuse to see too much power concentrated in the hands of one man. One man making decisions for 50+ million Kenyans. It's so absurd. It is not right. It is wrong. It should not be allowed by people who claim to be civilized, by people who claim to be educated. I wonder how our education is helping us to solve the issues of our day. Because we not go to school just to go to school. We went to school for this education to help us to change society, to become useful to the society. But you are not being useful to the society. Somebody said that if the education that you have cannot make you to go back to the cave to liberate your own brother whom you left there, then that education is useless. The system of education in Africa is useless. We need to change everything. The system of education, the system of governance, the system of ruling. I mean, everything. We need to change everything. Another thing that we must change is our religion. Religion, somebody said, is the opium of the masses. That was Karl Marx. And somebody also said that the worst thing that happened to Africa is organized religion. The religion of today has failed to provide practical solutions to the problems of the day. It's so sad we must do away with this religion that was bequeathed upon us by our former colonizers, by our former colonialists. This religion, as long as it is there, as long as it is, as long as we use it, as long as we believe it, as long as we refuse to come out of it through our own thinking, through our own coming out of our ignorance, then we shall be in with these problems for a very long time. We must, if this nation is to heal, we must confront our colonial past. That is it. If this nation is to heal, another thing I've said, if we are to fight justice, equality, and freedom, then we must face all the evils, all the injustices that have been committed from 1963 in this country by the political class, by the political dynasties up to date. And we should not stop there. We should go back from 1963, now going back to the day when the colonialists entered into the shores of Africa. That is the genesis of our problems. The colonialists are still controlling us. We are still not free. We are still being colonized. The Britain, the USA, these are the people who are still stealing our resources. That is why we are poor. In fact, we are endowed with so many minerals, but you cannot come out and understand these things because you need to do research. You need to be informed. And I think the greatest problem we have in this country is that many people, the majority, the masses, are misinformed and also uninformed. This is what we must address. The issue of ignorance, the issue of our people being misinformed and uninformed. This is what will heal this country. This is what will give us solutions to our problems. Educating our people, telling our people the truth. The people need to hear the truth. But the government on the other side do not want the people to know the truth. The system do not want the people to know the truth. They do not want to work people. That's